Hello guys, so I've got 4 of these NEMA 27 closed loop motors. Okay, each one needs a 4 amp of power, so I'm gonna show you how to control it using a CL57 driver with your Mega board. Okay, so we have got 2 cables right here, the 4-pin cable, which is the power cable, and the 6-pin cable, which is for the encoder signal right here. Actually, you won't have it unless you have got a closed loop stepper motor. Okay, so here goes here comes the power to the motor from the driver, and uh, here comes the power from the power supply to the driver. Okay. So yeah, and here, as I just said, that's the encoder input signal, and we got here the output signal. I'm not gonna talk about it in that video. I'm gonna try and make it simple as possible. All right, and we got the control signal input. That's actually what's gonna go to the Mega board. All right, so we got all the negatives. Okay, EN negative, direction negative, and pulse negative. All of them are going to be wired together right here, okay? And then goes to the ground, okay? For the enable positive, that's going to go to the pin 13. I'm going to show you the diagram right now, okay, on the computer. So let's go to the computer. All right, so now we have got the pulse positive, the pulse negative. Let's change the color. The direction positive, the direction negative, the enable positive, the enable negative, and yeah, all the negatives is gonna be connected together. Okay, and then it's gonna go to the ground on the Arduino. Okay, uh, for the enable positive, it's gonna go to the pin 13 right here, which is that one. Okay. The direction positive and pulse yeah, the direction and pulse positives actually it depends on the axis you want that driver to be, or to act like. Okay, so in case that's the driver for the x-axis, you're gonna connect the pulse positive to the pin 24, which is that one. Okay, so that's gonna be the pulse positive. For the direction positive, it's gonna be the pin 30, and so on for the Y and Z. Okay. All right, so now let's assume that we got 2 drivers, one for the x-axis and another one for the y-axis. So you're gonna need to connect all the enable pins, like both of these right here. All right, both of these gonna be connected together, and then they are gonna go to the pin 13. All right, which is the enable disable pin 13. And for all the negatives, they're gonna be connected like that one with that one with that one, and then they're gonna go to the ground right here. Okay, and actually also the other driver. Let's just do it right there. All right. Okay. And so on. If you got another driver for the z-axis, it's gonna also go like with the ground right here. Okay, all the negatives go to the ground. Okay. And for the pulse or the step and the direction, both of these is gonna be dependent on the axis. For the x, it's gonna be the pulse would be 24. And the direction will be 30, and so on. Okay, believe that's so clear. And that's it. Okay. The power would go to the power supply, the motor to the motor. That's for the encoder signal input, and that's it. Well, we won't talk about the output, okay? And that's it. Let's do it. All right, now search for GRBL for Mega. Okay, let's get into gena GRBL Mega and just download the code. Open the file, get into that folder, and the GRBL folder, that's the folder that we want, okay? Now get into your documents, Arduino, libraries, and just simply copy paste that folder in there, okay? Now go into the Arduino IDE, go to File, Examples, GRBL, GRBL Upload, and simply upload it. And of course, make sure that you have the right board selected and the right port selected. Okay, click upload and done uploading. Alright, I'm gonna use the Universal Gcode Platform. So select the right port and the firmware, GRBL, the baud to 115200, and simply connect. There we go. Now it is connected. Let's get back to the camera. Alright, after wiring everything up and turning on the power supply, now we are ready to test it out. So let's go to the x-axis, and here we go. The z-axis, okay, the y-axis, and that's it. Okay, let's try to upload a G-code file. Okay, let's click open, go to a G-code file. Let's go with that one, for example. And as you can see, it's like a drone, alright? So now let's click start. And that's it. That's how you control a CNC machine using a stepper motors and their driver and an Arduino Mega chip.